Hi, my name is Melissa. I've been in and out of the rooms for about 7 years. The first time I did drugs and alcohol, I was about 12, 13 years old, and I started with alcohol, smoking weed, and then went to acid and meth, and I did that for quite some time, of my life, and there was a lot of chaos in it. There was a lot of destruction in it, and that was a way for me to cope, was drugs and alcohol. That was the only thing that I knew. So 7 years ago, my husband died by suicide. We had 3 children together. The youngest was 2 weeks old. CPS entered my life, and they gave me options, and one of the options was to go into a treatment facility, and so that's what I decided to do. So I went into MFI, and I did inpatient, outpatient, and I did once a week as well. So it was about 6 months. I was homeless. Prior to that, CPS helped me with getting an apartment on my own. So it took me about a year, and but in that year I didn't have one relapse. I was able to pick myself back up. What I did learn in that first year was getting a sponsor, starting steps, getting connected. I'm not from the Riverside area, and but I was so committed onto getting my children back and to being well and to not live a life of hopelessness. I had the desire to live, more than the desire to continue to get loaded. And so I was able to pick myself back up, be honest, and once again having the willingness, and so I was able to get the apartment. I did eventually get all my children back, and today I'm remarried. I had a job, I had this, I had that, and in that time I decided to push away my recovery. I had about 2.5 years, and I decided to push it away and start drinking and smoking weed, and because I thought that was okay. And I was out for 2.5 years, and one more time I felt spiritually defeated. I didn't lose everything on the outside, but the inside I was destroyed. And so I did what I knew how to do, and was pick up that phone and ask someone to help me, and I surrendered, and I was willing again, and because of that decision, I was able to, and this was only just a little over a year ago, and I've been able to start working with others. Today I work for the County of Riverside. I did not expect that, but it definitely was a dream. I got my GED, I got my PET training, I started working over at RI, and then today I work for the county, so and I live a life of recovery every single day. I do everything I'm supposed to do in recovery, and I don't do it perfectly, and it's not always full of grace, but I do it to the best of my ability, and I know this is what I need to stay sober and to stay clean. So if you're struggling with alcohol, with drugs, with anything like that, it's okay. Just have the willingness and surrender, and that's all I have. Thank you.